We are facing a severe home affordability and ownership crisis. Hone ki, 2007. So for MPA to be a UE subject, the NZQA requires the MOE to review the US for transition to AS for the NZC. Following this, after receipt of formal requests from the MOE to the NZQA for MPA's addition to the UE class list, the NZU then review the US AS and provide recommendations to the MOE, New Zealand government. But right now, does the recounting of classical tales get you university entrance? Does providing social commentary, does music, dramatic performance and dance? Does it even when telling a Māori story, our history, our tales? Sometimes even through our language and our songs? Well, yes, it does. So why doesn't the class that incorporates all of this allow us to achieve university opportunities from this pathway? 20th of May 2016. There is no housing crisis. Hone ki. There's 155 credits across 18 standards throughout the 4 levels currently offered in Māori performing arts, and not one of them will get any of us any step closer to university entrance. Maybe this is for the best. You can't just do kapa haka throughout your entire life. There's no growing demand or incorporation of te ao Māori in the economic sector. There's no benefit in being able to present yourself in te reo. Well, no, that's wrong. Because you can make that same argument against any class. French, Samoan, Tongan, art history, Latin, home economics, Mandarin. No disrespect to any of them. How could I? All of those are university entrance approved, so with 3 of them, you can apply for a Bachelor of Māori Performing Arts at Awanuiarangi. 26th of May 2016. I certainly wouldn't call it a crisis. There have always been people who are in need. Paula Bennett. How much value do we as a society place in kapa haka? We stand in the lines as a collective working together. Not in the meatworks, not outside winds, but side by side as practitioners of language, performance and culture. March 2013. We will build 39,000 houses over the next 3 years. The Honourable Dr. Nick Smith. 12,000 houses were built within that time frame, and like the houses, the government funding into te ao Māori is small. Te Matatini, Royal New Zealand Ballet and New Zealand Symphony Orchestra all share an $11.6 million operating budget over the next 4 years. That's just short of $1 million each a year. Oh, aroha mai. I can't forget about the $5.4 million in additional government funding the ballet receive every year. But they have to pay their performers and staff. It's only fair. They've just dedicated their life to their arts. New Zealand Symphony Orchestra just said their annual funding increased from $13.4 to $14.6 million per annum. But with 84 advertised members, that's $173,000 a head. Who can complain? At Te Matatini, oh, aroha mai, 1.9 million. What was it, 47 rōpū? 1,700 kaihaka over 3 days, that's barely $1,000 per performer. Te Matatini entertained 40,000. New Zealand's biggest concert hall seats 2,800. But remember, the best place to buy a house if you want it cheap is in Syria, Minister of Housing, the Honourable Dr. Nick Smith. The New Zealand curriculum has a vision to develop students who are positive in their own identity, who are connected to the land, the environment, and the community. They want us to contribute socially, culturally, and economically. They want us to be literate, they want us to be critical, they want us to be creative, and they want us to be informed. That's all on their website. But we know that you can find all of that in the movement and in the words of our performance. In the end, it's simple. If we don't have enough houses, build them. If you want New Zealand to thrive, invest in it. Recognise our nation's history with us and move forward with us. Prime Minister John Key spoke at Te Tii Marae on the 170th Waitangi Day on improving Māori education standards so young Māori can have better job prospects. But really, the answer was right underneath his nose. Today we can usher in change. We have a say in the direction of Aotearoa, and if you think we don't, think of it like kapahaka. Together, side by side, we are powerful, we are Māori. Imagine how New Zealand would flourish with the further development of our native arts. Never give up. Never stop doing haka, and until this fight is over, never forget, whānau, that there is no housing crisis. Kia ora.